Students, today we will do exercise 6.5, question number second. This exercise is based upon Pythagoras theorem. And in this question, you are given a right angle triangle PQR and angle P is equal to 90 degree. And from P, he has dropped a perpendicular to QR. So PM is perpendicular to QR given to you. Once again, you should be clear about given because given is going to help you in proving the question. Triangle PQR, angle P is 90 degree and PM is perpendicular to QR. You need to prove PM square is equal to QM into MR. You must remember that I told you that if you are able to see the square present only in left hand side or only at one side of the to prove, that means this is not the application of Pythagoras theorem. This is the application of similar triangles. That means in this question you need to prove the two triangles similar. Though this question is given in exercise 6.5, which is based upon Pythagoras theorem, even then you should be aware of this thing that the square is given only at one side, that is only in left hand side. No square is visible at right hand side, so don't apply Pythagoras theorem to prove this question. Be sure that you need to prove the two triangles similar in this question. Now you need to decide which two triangles shall be proved similar. So to decide that, you will write it like this: PM square, that means you have 2 PM. Leave 1 PM here and the other PM this side. And out of QM and MR, take 1 to this side. And now this to prove is converted into ratio form. Now see the numerator, PM and QM. Check the triangle of which these two sides are the part. PM and QM. PM and QM. So this will help you to get one triangle. PMQ. You have to prove triangle PMQ. And the other triangle should be having side MR and PM. So MR and PM. That means you need to prove these two triangles similar, PMQ and PMR. That means these two small triangles we need to prove similar in this question. Now, to prove these two triangles similar, we have to prove that the two angles of this triangle are equal to two angles of this triangle. So to prove this, let's first of all see this bigger triangle PQR. This bigger triangle PQR has one angle equal to 90 degree. Angle P is 90 degree. That means angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 90 degree again, as the sum of three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degree. One angle is already 90, therefore the sum of the other two remaining angles is equal to 90 degree. Similarly, in this small triangle PQM, angle M is equal to 90 degree. That means the remaining angle will have their sum equal to 90 degree. Therefore, 2 plus 3 is also 90. Both are 90. That means 1 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 3. 2 and 2 will get cancelled and you will get angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Now children, this is something very important that you have proved. Now you know we have to prove this small triangle PQM, PQM, similar to triangle PRPM. Now see, angle 3 of QPM is equal to angle 1 of triangle RPM. So angle 3 is equal to angle 1. And angle M of this triangle is equal to angle M of this triangle. So both M angles are equal to 90 degree. Therefore, two angles of this triangle are equal to two angles of the other triangle. So we can say that the triangles are similar by AA similarity. Once again, children, you need to check the name. Angle 3. Angle 3 is at P and 3 is equal to 1. So if you have started with P, that means here you should have R at first place. Then angle M of both the triangles. M here I have written at the end. So M here I should write at the end only. Now the centermost place is left in both the triangle. To complete this triangle, the name should be PQM. Q is left and second place is left. So at second place, I'll write Q. Similarly, second place here is left and P is left. So I'll write P here. In this way, the naming is correct. And if the naming is correct, now you are able to write the corresponding sides. So write down corresponding sides. In the corresponding side, you want PM to have a square. So PM once you will have from this triangle. So it should come in numerator. And corresponding side to PM is RM or MR. So in the denominator you will write MR. Next time PM you will get from this triangle and sides of this triangle should be in denominator. So this time PM should be in denominator and corresponding to PM this side we will have QM. So in the numerator I will write QM. This is because the triangles are similar, therefore their sides are proportional. So that's why I am able to write this ratio is equal to this ratio as the triangles are similar. Now cross multiply it to get the desired result. So PM square is equal to QM into MR. Let's move to the next question. This is question number 7 of exercise 6.5, and in this question you are given a rhombus. ABCD is a rhombus, and if it is a rhombus, children, that means AB, BC, CD, DA all are equal. ABCD is a rhombus and AC and BD are its diagonals. So ABCD is a rhombus given to you and you are required to prove AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus DA square, that means sum of the square of all its sides, is equal to sum of the square of its diagonal AC square plus BD square. Now children, see in this question, you have squares on left hand side, you have squares on right hand side. This is how you are able to recognize that in this question you have to apply Pythagoras theorem. As square is there on left hand and right hand both. And if you want to apply Pythagoras theorem, triangle should be a right angle triangle. You know it is a rhombus, and diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular on each other. Therefore, all these small triangles are right angle triangle. One by one, I will apply Pythagoras theorem in these triangles. So first of all, I am taking triangle AOB. This is the right angle and side opposite to it is hypotenuse. So I will get AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square. Similarly, in this triangle, BC square is equal to BO square plus OC square. Similarly, in this triangle, CD square is equal to OC square plus OD square. Similarly, in this triangle, AD square is equal to AO square plus OD square. And if I add all these four statements 1, 2, 3, and 4, I'll get in the left hand side AB square plus BC square plus CD square plus AD square is equal to, now be focused on right hand side. I have to add this plus this plus this plus this. So if I want to add them all, I should see it very carefully. AO square is once here and AO square is here also. So that means I have twice AO square. OB square is here and OB square is here also. So twice, 2 times I am getting OB square. OC is there in both. Similarly, OD is there in both. So all these terms are coming twice. So I have taken 2 common and inside I am left with OB square plus OC square plus OD square plus OA square. So I have taken this 2 common. Now see children, OB and OD. See in the figure, OB and OD, the diagonal bisect each other. Therefore, OB and OD both are half of BD. So that means in place of OB also, I can write half BD, and in place of OD also, I can write half BD. So 2 times I will get half BD. OB भी हाफ BD है, OD भी हाफ BD है. दो हैं ये, that's why twice of half BD square. Similarly, OC is also half of AC and OA is also half of AC. So 2 times in place of OC also I will write half AC, and in place of OA also I will write half AC. So 2 times half AC square. Now these 2's can be taken outside, and therefore I will have 2 times 2, and inside if I open the bracket 1 by 2 will become 1 by 4 BD square plus 1 by 4 AC square. This will get multiply and give you 4, and this 1 by 4 can be taken out, and therefore 4 and 4 will get cancelled, and you will get BD square plus AC square. With this, we come to the end of this video. All the best. Keep practicing again and again to have mastery over such questions. God bless you all.